A lot of videos out here, but not a lot of good ways. So we got this in the new pool. So my pump usually run right around 5. But I heard a lot of people saying when they run through here that they lose a lot of pressure and flow, or they have more pressure in the pump, they lose a lot of flow. So this is how I hooked mine up. We had one of these pools, got a hole. I patched a couple holes. By the end of the season it was drained out. So new pool, but I had leftover parts from my old pool. So we've got your typical into the basket, into the pump, got tubes for backwash and rinse. Run it in to there, but a lot of people were saying that once you get into here and run it through this, it puts a lot of pressure on the pump, and then they lose a lot of flow. So what I did is I had a couple of these tubes left over, and that piece is from my old pool. It goes right there. So I capped that off, and what I did was I allowed extra flow to run through and over while still having, this has still got water in it. So this necks down so that the extra flow goes through the pad. Now, am I probably getting quite as much heat? No, but I'm still flowing a lot of water. Got a little leak here, I see. Tighten that one up. There, I think we're good now. So I do need to straighten this out. I would like to eventually hard plumb all this. Put a hard pipe between these two. That way they stay more rigid. Or if I can bring it in around and under, that way these pipes aren't pulling on this. I could hook this pipe up over here. Use this pipe to come down and around and elbow in. Otherwise it's pulling on it pretty hard, and I don't want to tear this up and whatnot. But as you can see, my pump is only running, I don't know, about 7.5, 7, somewhere in there. So it's only running about 2 psi more than what it normally run, and I've got this hooked up in there, and we still got good flow. Feels a little dirty. We just got it filled up and whatnot the other day, and we have really rusty water, so right out of the well. So we did the water jug and the chlorophyll, and with the sand filter it did really well for just one day, but we still got some cleaning up to do. But if this helps anybody, if you got extra parts to make that happen, you can keep your flow really well still while also running water through the heater pad. So